Hey, what is up, guys? Flex Media here, bringing you yet another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. So we are here on the Future Saga team, and we are looking at this AGL Rosé Goku Black. So let's go over his card real quick. As you guys you probably know by now, but you may or may not know. This guy is in line to get an EZA very, very soon. You guys may know, I believe the voting is officially over, but we're going to get Fizz Vegito Blue as our global first EZA. And then I imagine JP will probably get this guy, and then we'll probably swap, at some point. I think that's the way it's going to go. I guess we'll see. So in this video, we're kind of going to go, number one, we're going to go over his card. We're going to kind of check him out right now, and we can see maybe where he can be improved upon. But so this is Rose Stained Super Saiyan Goku Black Super Saiyan Rosé. He is the Extreme Class category leader, class leader, I should say. Key +3, and then 50% to all stats. So not too bad, honestly. Obviously we can increase those numbers a bit. And he is going to cause immense damage and greatly lower defense. So, not terrible. At least he greatly lowers defense. So, let's go ahead and check him out. So, his passive, very, very basic, attack plus 100%, extreme class key +3. So, that part is very good, especially if you're running him on a primarily extreme type team, right? He's got, honestly, like, really, really good links. So, Big Bad Boss is probably my favorite link. Possibly the best link in the entire game. He's got Super Saiyan. One of the most common links in the entire game. So, you're going to hit that on damn near any team he's on. He's got Nightmare. That's his other primary attack link. And then he's got Prepared for Battle and Fear and Faith, which are both +2 key links. And then Dismal Future, I think, is what, +1? Yeah. So, very good. Very good. He's on 4 different categories. I would anticipate him getting more categories in the future. But right now he's on Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, and Time Travelers. So we have him here on the Future Saga. Okay, so I think we're going to be able to get him actually a very good attack stat. And we're going to definitely be able to see sort of where we can improve them. But you guys don't need to really see me go around the board. I'm going to go ahead and make a cut right here. And we'll come back when we're actually in the event. So I'll be right back. Hey, what is up, guys? Here we are. So I think I'm going to go ahead. Now, this might not be his most ideal linking partner by any means. But she is going to buff him 40% attack and defense. I definitely would like to see sort of what he's looking like, just with like one support unit on rotation. Yes, we'll do that. I guess it doesn't really matter. This is not a very challenging Dokkan event, and I also would like to get him below 80% as well, and we'll get him linked up with that STR. Yeah, 1.59 million. That's pretty good. Not bad. And he's providing key to extreme class allies. That's pretty good. But we'll get him linked up with that STR Goku Black. And so we should be able to get him, I guess we're going to have to get him next rotation. So naturally, all 3 of our support units are right here. So, again, I don't want to make these videos like too horribly long for you guys. I'd really like to make them kind of short and sweet. I guess we can go ahead and check out this rotation here. So all 3 of these are very good support units, and ideally, so right now I'm going to try and maintain this sort of situation here, where we're below 80%. So right now, both of the support units are going to be buffing this. Aw, that's a shame. Well, both of those support units just gave that Goku Black a 30% and then a 20% attack buff. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, okay, so next rotation, I'm gonna go ahead and come back next turn, and we should be able to do some pretty good damage on this guy. I guess I won't. We'll do this one turn, and then we'll go ahead and cut, and I'll show you guys kind of what he's capable of. From what I can tell, his best sort of situation, and we're gonna try and stay below 80%, so we get Big Bad Bosses active. And also, Goku Black will also be giving him Nightmare, the STR one, that is. And then Mai will be giving him Fierce Battle, so we will be missing out on Super Saiyan, but I don't know if it's going to be the biggest deal. So I think the it's a 10% attack link, so it's not insignificant. But again, I think that getting his best attack stat, which should be well over 2 million, this is going to be the way to do it. So what we're going to have to do, okay. So again, we're gonna go ahead and come back. I was freaking out there. I thought that he was on this rotation, but we're gonna come back and we're gonna try and get this good attack stat for him. I will be right back. Hey, what is up, guys? So we are back. I actually forgot that this hit. He actually can lock you into place, and actually I believe he prevents dodging as well, just kind of random. But it shouldn't be a big deal, even though we're pushing this Goku Black off rotation. Again, we're still going to have Big Bad Bosses active, as you can, you'll see, I suppose. I forgot to bring a Senzu Bean. I just have my normal, Super Battle Road items active. So, okay. Oh, not bad from Mai either. She is rainbowed. I just recently rainbowed her. A fine unit. Okay, 300,000. He's literally like SA1. Okay, this will ensure Big Bad Bosses. I don't think we'll die. But I've put literally 0 resources or anything into this dude, so. Yeah, 2.18. So there we go with Big Bad Bosses active. I don't think Super Saiyan is going to, make him, any more powerful than that, because he's getting 40% from Mai, and then he's also getting 40% from the STR Goku Black. And then, not for nothing, he's also getting, 40% defense. He's getting 40% defense from Mai, and then 20% defense from, from the Goku Black. Man, I can't spit it out today. So yeah, he was there at 2.18 million. We might as well watch this beautiful active skill, and then we'll go ahead and watch the big attack as well. Hopefully we can end it on this turn. So here we go. Let's see what we get. We have a support unit on rotation. I mean, not great. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's see what happens here. If he changes the Fizz orbs to tech orbs, then we're going to be in business. That's going to be a very good attack stat. We might even end it in 1 turn if we get a crit. And then also keeping in mind, this dude right now is super effective against all types, so he's going to do crazy damage. I know we've all seen this guy, but still. Not what I would have liked. Not what I would have liked, but hey, what are we going to do about it? Okay. So again, we'll just go ahead and watch this, and we'll end the video here. Or, well, end this part of the video here. Alright. A very nice 2 million attack stat from that Trunks. Not too bad, not too bad. We didn't get him a ton of orbs, so. Alright guys, well there you have it. I'm going to go ahead and come back after we've completed this event. I will be right back. Hey, what is up guys? So, okay. Let's kind of go over, I'm actually going to do another little sort of brief summation on the Fizz Vegito Blue, but let's go ahead and start with Rosé. Again, he's not getting it as far as we know anytime soon. Fizz Vegito Blue is the next one in line, but let's kind of go over where we can improve this dude. So honestly, his leader skill is good. That 50% is just low. What I think they will probably do, they're going to do one of 2 things. So they're going to keep him at Extreme Class Key +3, and then they're going to raise his stats up to 120 on the leader skill. Or they're going to go Extreme Class Key +4, and then HP attack and defense +100. I suppose with this unit in particular, I'd like to see them keep him at Key +3, and then 120 to stats. And the reason for that is because he gives Extreme Class Key +3 anyway, so when he's on rotation with them. So anyone who's on rotation with him, they are going to have a very easy time super attacking. Now let's kind of, I guess we could do like massively lowers defense or something, but I think the effect on his super attack is just fine. Immense damage. It's not going to get any higher than that. Immense damage at SA15, I think, is a bigger damage multiplier than like Mega Colossal. Like, I think it's like really, really powerful. So his passive, I think the easiest thing to do is you make him attack and defense. We'll go ahead and bump it up to 120. You have to give him defense or he's not going to be viable. I guess another thing you could do is just make him stack defense, or maybe you give him some kind of damage reduction. But I think the easiest thing to do is just go ahead and go attack and defense plus 120. And he's going to be hitting super hard with all of these, like really common attack links. He's going to be doing just fine. And on any one of those teams, he's going to be, basically right in that same wheelhouse, about 2.2 million-ish. And then you just increase those stats, and then you increase the passive just a little bit. And he's going to be just fine. I think there's something to be said about making units like unique to certain events, because that's what they want to do now, right? So like, I don't think that every single unit needs to stack defense because they have to be good in the Legendary Goku event. Like, if you can literally beat that event, no items, free to play, 100% free to play. So I don't see the point. Like, I just recently did a run with movie heroes on the Legendary Goku, and I had not even a Dokkan Awakened that the movie hero Kid Trunks, he stacks his defense infinitely, and you get him up to a 300,000 defensive stat, and he's not taking damage. So it's like, I don't think that every single unit needs to stack defense. But anyway, so, just increase that to HP attack and defense 120. Maybe you say massively lowers defense, and just increase his passive to attack and defense 120, and keep that extreme class key plus 3. And I think we're in business. But let's go ahead and we're going to go over Fizz Vegito Blue next, real quick. All right, so here's our boy, Fizz Vegito Blue. Now, this is the guy, again, I went sort of in depth on this already in the part 1 of the video, but in case you missed part 1, as you can see, his attack stat already right now is super high, right? So 16,500 is like a high-level Dokkan Fest exclusive. At least it's like on par with them. And this dude came out in November of 2017, so he's 2 years old, and he's got those high stats. So all of these guys are going to get, somewhere between 2,500 and 3,000 to their stats. It just has to do with it has to do the way the math works out. It's that first stat you see, like before you even train them up, and then it's based on that number. So for instance, that's why DBZ Broly, that's why like his defense is so low and stuff, because he starts out with like insanely good stats. So it's just, that's kind of how it works out. But anyway, again, I think the super class key plus 3 is good. Maybe for this unit, you do super class key plus 4, and then you can do 100% to stats. Or you can keep it at key plus 3 and then 120% to stats. Cause immense damage to enemy, I think, is good. This is where this unit's going to get a little complicated, because, you have to do something, I think, with that super attack. You either have him, maybe you have him stack defense, or you have him, like, I don't know, lower attack and defense or something. The thing is if you start doing that, I think probably stacking attack and defense is the way to go. Simply because, like, he gets all these additional attacks. So you can make him, if you give him all those additional attacks, and maybe you increase the chance they become super attacks, and you're stacking attack and defense, I think all of a sudden he becomes better than Tech Vegito Blue, because remember, he's doing counters. So I think that, let's say, I'm going to just say my final sort of verdict: cause immense damage to the enemy and raise attack and defense. If you want to cap it at like 6 turns or 9 turns, I'm okay with that too. But I figure you might as well have him infinitely stack it, because if you don't do that, I don't think he provides any distinct advantage over the Tech or the, STR LR Vegito Blue. So I think that's the way to go. And then also I would go ahead and say, let's give him 50% attack and defense, and then let's increase his damage reduction to just 50% on normals. If you wanted to make him real busted, you could do it on all attacks, but I doubt they'll do that. They're really trying to make these units balanced for whatever reason. And then obviously we're going to keep the counters. You know, they seem to be, as we saw with the AGL Super Vegito, I think they seem kind of nervous to make these counter units too good, you know, but anyway, guys, that's the video here. If you want a more in-depth look at this dude, go ahead and check out my previous video, the part 1 version of this video. But if you guys are enjoying my content, go ahead and slap a like on the video. It greatly helps support my channel, and it lets me know that I'm doing the right things. Also, leave a comment. Maybe leave like a potential EZA you would do for these guys. I think it's fun to talk about. It creates hype around these units. It's really cool that they've done this EZA thing, where you take this unit who's completely outclassed by his other 2 Vegito Blue counterparts, and you're about to make him, you know, again, this 2-year-old unit, you're about to make him relevant again. And you're creating more hype around these old units that a lot of these older players have rainbowed. So, but anyway, guys, that's sort of maybe a topic for another video. But again, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I will catch you all in the next one. Later.